Hello, Chef Strawberry Pie time. I don't know about Chef. I was just thinking today I am not qualified to really giving anyone recipes, but my family did say that I can make I do make good delicious food. My friends trust me a little less. So I will let you be the judge of that. But yesterday I made chicken soup, and then today is another rainy day, and I wanted to make carrot ginger soup. It's only when it's warm out that I am craving carrot soup. I usually don't. And I don't even buy it either, the carrot soup. But, you know, sometimes it was really a random day. I was craving it and I made it and it was good. In the end, you will enjoy. If you enjoy what you cook, that's all that matters. Exactly. I know this is what I am craving, so I will be getting this. Have you had your meal yet? What did you have today? Nothing really, just went out for Japanese food with my parents post interview with the NYC company. Oh, how did the interview go? Cool. How do I flip? I like the vibe of this company a lot more than the one from yesterday. Oh, hello. They are the medtech industry, especially mental health, which is something I'm personally passionate about. That's good. I hope it goes well. Was it the first round of the interview? Or what's the stage that you're in, and how many do you have left? Hello, hi Missy. only winter I crave this soup. So, and one thing that I found with the chicken soup is that I am very okay with making it small. I don't like to repeat my meals. So this is actually something I enjoy a lot better. Just a little bit. So right now we have to cut the carrots and roast it. Oh, hi, Elena. Thanks. It was just the initial screener with the HRV, but he seemed excited to move forward. That's good. Yes, cooking time. I am not at the... Is it Luis or Louis? Because I want to make sure I am getting your name right. It's nothing fancy as what you make usually. I'm just craving roasted carrot soup. So I'm going to make it. But I like a little bit of ginger kick, so I will have that. Hello. Hello. With the S, Luis. Luis? Louis. Louis? Louise. Louis. Sounds yummy. I do like warm carrot soup. I only make it once in a bit when it's winter. Something about dark and gloomy weather of the winter that makes me crave this carrot soup. Roasted carrot ginger soup. And I don't even like roasted carrots because of the texture. But when I do roast it, the carrot I mean, I do enjoy it. And then I always say I will make roasted carrots, but I end up not doing that. Hello. Today I also put on the TikTok live. So whichever you find comfortable. Although I prefer if you came to my YouTube one. I'm trying to have the watch time up. It is a little motivation that I set for myself short term. So, cooking is a chore, isn't it? No, I don't think so. I like cooking. You're now formerly known as Lewis with an S. Am I the only one watching this at 12 a.m.? Soup is good. So far good for the winter. I actually love cooking. I love cooking. It's just the cleaning part that I don't like. And the reason why I have this is to do this. I don't like thicker cutting board because it's harder to do this. So with this, we will put facts. Dishes are the worst part. They are. And then I only have a little bit of oil left. I wasn't thinking, but it's okay. So olive oil. Oh, that's a lot of salt. Salt. I'm gonna do that for now. And then that's how I'm gonna roast it for now. I'm not gonna put any spices just yet. $12 for me as well. It's very relaxing. I do really like when I cook, like when I cut it, the scent, smell, the color, and everything. Like right now, there's olive oil smell. Have you tried the Terra de Lisa Evo, the yellow label with the horse on it? I think I have, yes. Is that what I should get next time? Is that the one that I can find at Costco? I've definitely had that. I've definitely cooked with that one before. And my brother was giving me crap for liking find one pan recipe. Oh my god, why? I do find that one pot recipes are great for you to just do whatever you like and you don't have to worry too much about dishes. I actually really do enjoy cooking. It's just that cooking takes a lot of time, which I really like. It's just if I don't have to clean that much, I will do a lot more of. So we're going to roast the carrots. And then I have an air fryer that is also an oven. I did air fry veggies, which is 10 minutes for 100 degrees. So we'll see how that goes. Costco sells it, but I only buy when it's on sale or else. I do also buy olive oils when they're on sale, so sometimes my brands are different. What brand is the air fryer? It's Caloric. I got it at Costco. I like the French door part of it, and then you could do rotisserie chicken, so I got that. I think you mentioned waiting to make this soup yesterday, and here we are the day after. Yes, exactly. I talked about this yesterday. I'm not sure though. Yeah, you're right. I was talking about it, and I shouldn't have done that. I was talking about it, and I did want to make it. I wasn't sure if I would do live, but then I thought, why not make it together? So here I am making it. I mean, just because the chicken soup turned out great, my confidence level that I can do this has gone up. So, and that's why you see like parts of the carrot that was like washed and cut, and this onion part of it cut because that's from the chicken soup that I made 2 days ago. So you're absolutely right. What are you doing today? I am making carrot ginger soup. So I got one thing that I actually ended up doing is, do you see this blister? Oh, I guess you can't. I got a blister from making the chicken one because I was making it when I was super hungry. Now, I don't think this is enough olive oil for me to make the kale chip, but we will see. Oh, I need two. I wanted to make kale chips. It's just very odd times in my life. I crave certain things. Right now it's carrot soup and kale chips. I can't explain it. But we got the onion ready, and then we'll get the parsley ready. Parsley, I'll just put it here. Parsley ready. What do you guys like to eat? What are you craving right now? Well, it's 12 a.m., but you could have something you crave at 12 a.m. And then whenever I make things like these, it's just always because I don't like to repeat my meals. I don't like to make in batch, which means I don't like to buy the ingredients specifically, which is the reason why I don't cook as much. But for this, I really found a reason to. For chicken soup, it was very similar ingredients. And then I was thinking, well, what do I do with celery? Because I don't really like celery by itself. But I found a celery juice recipe. Well, it's more like celery smoothie, but same different. It's 7:44 a.m. in Singapore. Whoa! Good morning. Oh, the smell of this parsley is so good. Do you guys like parsley? I like parsley. Sounds perfectly normal to me. My mom always told me that when you're craving specific things, your body is telling you that's the nutrient you need. I think so. Yeah. Okay, so we will put the onion here. And then we will chop parsley. I wonder if it's carrot that I need. What? I do have a question for, well, I guess I could have asked this my friend who's Singaporean. I like kaya toast in the morning. Is that common to eat kaya toast every day? Okay, so we got the parsley ready. And then what was I gonna do? No way my body needs fried chicken wing 24/7, mate. I mean, maybe you need the protein. Okay, so let's attempt to make kale chip. I'm gonna put this over here. And then I wonder how much olive oil I have here. Probably not very much. Okay, olive oil. Maybe just enough. Little tip for you, cutting board, lay wet paper towel under the leg under so it won't slide around. Very good idea. Actually need to put a reminder that I need the paper towel. I forgot. Kaya toast is the standard breakfast when eating out, I guess. Oh, really? But do you eat at home? Okay, so we are done with olive oil. We're done with olive oil. A little bit of salt. What kind of seasoning should I put in this kale chip? Maybe a little bit of smoked paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of, I actually don't know. What do you guys like to put? Oh, thank you. It's easy to make at home, but it's just not the same eating it in the local coffee shop. Is it because of the poached eggs? I am forgetting something. I don't know what yet. And, you know, I always need chopsticks. Oh, you need to massage the kale. Before I do that, I'm gonna use this to store the kale first. The celery smoothie recipe that I saw calls for kale, so I tried to make it today. It was all right. It wasn't the tastiest. So basically it was kale, celery, and pineapple and coconut water, and I put a little bit of lemon. But I didn't like it too much, so I bought green apples for tomorrow. I like my kale chips far away. can't really exactly pinpoint what's the difference, but it's just so darn good at this place called Yaku. Is that the chain? Because I think I've been when I was in Singapore. Okay. Any tips on storing kale? Do I need to put paper towel as well? It's like meal prepping and making the soup and kale chips at the same time because we are multitaskers. Oh yes, that's a chain. I like that chain. It's nice. I hope I don't need oil for anything else now. Okay, what else? We got this done. We need to massage the kale. Maybe the carrot is already roasted. Massage this kale. Done. Oh, it is actually roasted. I made it small so that it would be. All right. So this is the chance that I get to use my matching strawberry mitten. Never done kale before. Hi. Hi. Do you have any tips for practicing English? If I don't have any native speaker friends, watch me. We can talk. You can hear me. I think the first thing about learning language is exposure. That's how I learn languages, like English, Chinese, or anything like that. I always try to listen the most and then pick out the phrases that I will say and people say the most so that I can understand and say it. And then that's what I found helpful. Okay, so this is the roasted carrot. Smells wonderful. You know what that means? The onions are pretty translucent. It has, as they say, sweat it out. Make the onion sweat. They are sweating. So now we'll put it here. Oh. It's kind of flying everywhere, but it's okay. I got the majority. And then for here, I'm gonna put the kale because I don't mind the mix. The foil is too hot. So I don't want to change the foil right now. Then we spread out the kales. Oh, this smells really good. I thought about buying nutritional yeast for cheesy taste, but I decided not to. Okay, back to air fryer. This one, I'm just gonna put it as air fry. And thank you for the heart. Where's cooking gingers? Oh, we are making ginger, yes. Instead of grating the ginger, I'm going to use the ginger powder because I bought that. I bought that a few days ago. And for this, I will make it cook a little bit more. I'm kind of actually forgetting the recipe, so I'm reading it. All right. Looks yummy. It's not even halfway there yet. Although I think it's quite. I don't. Let me see if I understand. Because now that I have it, all I have to do is just put water. I'm gonna put water, ginger. It's already salted. And I have parsley and lemon. And I have the cheese chip I made for the umami. Do I need anything else? I have veggie broth bouillon. The apron is so cute. Thank you. I have matching this thing. Hello! Thank you for watching my videos. We can literally visualize it. I wish I had the little thing here so you can see it. But I will show you. This is the progress that we made. Just onion and carrots. And then we put water. And then we're going to put vegetable broth bouillon. I used this bouillon for chicken soup yesterday. It was quite delicious. Okay. Make sure all the onions and everything is knocked aside. And then put a little bit of ginger powder. I'm gonna put pepper at the end. I heard that it's best not to put pepper when it's cooking, just at the end. So you inspire me to start collecting strawberry things too. Yay! I found this today. This is like Pop-Tarts, but this is 20 grams of protein. One thing I find it's hard when I eat strawberry things, they're mostly carb and sugar. So I'm gonna try if I like it. Together with the veggie broth and kale chips, it will be yummy. Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Oh, hold on. We have burned the kale. I will show you the burnt kale. Burnt. That was my last oil too. I dropped this, so technically I shouldn't eat it, but I cleaned it right before, so I'm gonna try it. It tastes a little burnt, but it's good. I'll leave that there. It does taste a little burnt. Okay, well, that happened. And then I'm gonna keep one lemon and then put the other lemon here. clean and cook at the same time. Okay, so the soup is not going fast enough, so I'm going to make it a little bit higher. I feel like I am missing something for the carrot soup, but I can't remember what that would be. Let's kind of see if we can salvage some kale chips. So this one I cannot. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Hot. That's it. Probably not these. I was looking forward to eating the kale chips. You know what No. Well, you win some, you lose some. I will put this here. All right. While that is happening, let's try a kale chip that didn't burn. Hello. This is good. Those were good kale chips if I had my eye on it. Pretty salty though. The soup is not boiled yet. You know what that means? I have celeries. I have celeries that I need to prep. What am I gonna do with celeries? Celery smoothie. When I was in university, I used to prep my juice for every morning in a bag. So it would be like that. As you know, I am in my glow up era. Started out with my lower back pain, and I think losing weight would help. So hence, I am trying to lose weight. I had a foot fracture this year, February. So I was gonna go to Japan for a strawberry festival, and I booked plane ticket and everything, but I fractured my foot and some other things were going on, so I couldn't go. And then after I did a foot fracture, I couldn't move, which means I gained weight. So I'm trying to lose some. I love celery juice, bro. I have oh, really? Yeah, apparently this detox smoothie / juice is good. So I tried celery. So the recipe calls for celery, kale, coconut water, and pineapples. That's it. But I added lemon, but it wasn't the most tastiest. Celery juice is something I had to get used to. I don't think I'm quite all adjusted, to be very honest. So tomorrow what I'm gonna try is celery, kale, lemon, green apple, pineapple, and mango, kind of. So I bought this frozen fruit packet that has mango, pineapple, strawberries, and peaches. So I think I will do that. I permanently sprained my back in 2013 and my doctor prescribed me a book. Chronic pain, oh my god. You know what? Yesterday I went to see an RMT and then my RMT said, promise me you will see a doctor. Apparently it's not something that can be fixed with a massage and there's just a lot. So I don't know. It's just so hard to see a doctor in Canada, I find. Because you have to see your family doctor, and then you have to make an appointment to see the family doctor, and then you also have to get a referral and booking the appointment for the referral takes a while. So sometimes I just try to fix it by myself if I can help it. Like, at least give me a smoothie recipe for stuff that will help. Once we finally see them, they have no time for us. I know. So the fracture, when I came back to Canada, I got the x-ray done. And then, so I had the fracture on my foot and my tailbone. And I would go see the doctor every week. And every week, the doctor would tell me to take the x-ray. And you also have to book an appointment to get the x-ray done, which sometimes, like in Korea, it's just like the same place, same hospital. But here in Canada, most of the times that I find, it's like you have to go to the specialized place. And then you go there. And then because I was there sometimes twice a week or every week, the x-ray specialist said, hey, I'm not telling you should, but also like this is a lot of x-ray. And because it's like getting the x-ray done is free in Canada, so a lot of doctors just prescribe it, but I don't think it's really good for you. Like this is a lot of radiation. And then every time I do get the x-ray done, you think that they will look at the x-ray and let you know if it's improving or not. And they go, well, do you feel better? And I would say, no, or better than last time. And then sometimes they see the x-ray, and then most of the times this doctor would tell me, you know, the fracture is not healing like it's supposed to, which is strange for your age. Like it's supposed to just magically heal so fast. So every time I go, no medicine, no nothing, no physio, because you're not supposed to move. And it's just the same thing. It's like, do you feel better? Another x-ray. Do you feel better? Another x-ray. So for me, it's sometimes I just don't want to go see a doctor because I know what the doctor is going to say. I love the idea of healthcare in Canada, but honestly, living in Thailand and paying for private care was way better, and you actually feel heard. Yeah, so like in Korea, I would go see a doctor, and a lot of times I can see them that day. And then because the x-ray is right there, it's usually at bigger hospitals, and then you go and then they'll say, okay, that sounds really bad, let's get you the x-ray. And then you do that, and then you can get the result right away sometimes depending on the doctor. So for me, I got the result right away and I knew that. But so I do wonder if I should go to Korea for some things. What do you put in your celery smoothie? Oh, wait, I answered that one. Have a nice day, night. Might come back later. Okay. Yeah. So back a few years ago, I'd always had ulcer, stomach ulcer. So I had this pain and I just couldn't. There was a lot of symptoms that was really severe. So I finally got to the family doctor. So getting a family doctor is actually not as easy because a lot of people, if they're good, they already have their patients and they're not open to new patients. And then I got the family doctor. And I finally got I had to go through a lot of different doctor appointments to say, okay, you need to get your camera inside your stomach to see. And then by then, I was the only person in Canada with not many people I knew. I had some friends, but what they were telling me is that I need to get sedated, and they will not let me get sedated if I don't have someone else that will come to pick me up. But only time that they were able to do that was during the work time. So my friends couldn't get that off. So I had to wait. And to be honest, because I've had ulcer most of my life, I have done it non-sedated in Korea. So it's not, and I've told them that I can do it non-sedated. So I finally get it done. And I asked them, like, when can I hear the results? Because usually, like, I have gotten this done a lot of times in Korea that I know that they'll prescribe me with some kind of medicine to help with the pain and will tell me to not to eat oily things, I was expecting that. And then they told me, well, if we don't call you, that means there's nothing wrong. And it's like, well, how would I know if I am good or not? It's like, oh, if you don't hear back, it's fine. But I have pain. So, like, am I supposed to just wait a month or two just for it to hopefully go away? Like, there's nothing that can help me with my pain? Well, you'll just have to wait. And if it's, not good, we'll just call you. And I was like, oh. And then the pain didn't go away and I wasn't getting any phone calls. So I finally went to Korea, and then I got the camera thing in my throat to stomach right away. And from that day, they told me that I had ulcer in my throat. So they prescribed me medicine and everything. So I really shouldn't have waited a few months. I should have just gone to Korea. I feel like I'm watching a cooking show. This story is interesting. Welcome to my cooking show. The strawberry pie cooking show. Turns out I have more celery. So yeah, so I feel like if I really feel a lot of pain, like, it's not everything is free in Korea, but at least it's not that expensive, luckily. So I would rather just go to Korea. And obviously there's the cost of flight and everything. But wow, like, the pain that I had was just so severe that I should have done that. But that was like beginning of my career and I didn't have a lot of money either. So it is boiling. The soup is boiling. But I think it can reduce just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. So that's my thing. I love I love the idea of universal healthcare. I think it's great, but it's really hard to see someone, and I have tried to go to like emergency room, but because it's hard to get family doctor, or some people just prefer going to ER, even if you're in severe pain, sometimes some ERs that I've been to here takes hours. So, and I usually just only go when it's like so bad. So I don't really feel like going to the ER either. I really should put the parsley separately. Another strawberry plate. I literally had an appointment this morning and I got the we'll call you if we find anything like so. That's exactly it. Like when you're in pain, you just want to know, like, is it fine? Is it not? Like, can you just let me know? I know that, everybody's really busy, but I would just like to know, what can I roll out? Like, what can I do? If there's anything I can do, I will. Just let me know. So that's like the frustrating part. But also, I find it that I am quite spoiled with Korean healthcare system, because for the most part, they're pretty affordable. So, and then they're really fast. So, I don't know. Even my foot fracture, I was getting really frustrated. I was asking my doctor friend in Korea what he would do. And then very, very funnily, he was in military with all the other doctors. And then one of his military friends specializes in foot, I think orthopedics or something like that. So he said if it doesn't get any better, there is a surgery. Which I find it that I like that I know that there is an option, because going to the doctor's appointment just to find out, just for the doctor to say, oh, well, it's a very unusual for kids at your age to not heal this fast. Like, okay, so like tell me how I can do better. Like, what can I do if I can't do anything else? Like, what's the best and worst case scenario I can prepare for? Like, it's 2023. I'm making ginger carrot soup. Surely they have an automated system that sends a text or something, right? Like, I don't know. Like, there has to be a better way. Also, I am prepping for my celery smoothie tomorrow. I'm also gonna put parsley in my juice. That's why I have the stalks here. The standard of care seems really sus. I'm glad you got it addressed in Korea. Yeah, so I mean, there are some things that's better in each country, but if I had to take care of health issues, I will just go to Korea. Because why does that have to be so complicated? Like, there has to be, I know a better way. That's why I think I'm getting even more frustrated. And I also did see a TikTok of a Canadian talking about something like having to see a doctor takes such a while in Canada. So it's a common practice. It's just that, I don't know. I'd rather not have to wait. I mean, with everything like COVID, I'm sure there's a lot of different things that I don't know. So I'm only speaking from my experience. I'm sure there's both sides to the story. I'm getting very lazy with parsley. That's why I'm not picking out the stems. You know, I also like tabbouleh. So I could technically make that too. Should I make tabbouleh? But then I have to then pick these things out. But I do have time. Do I? I do. Okay, so the soup is almost done. I just turned down the heat. I actually turned it off so that I can let that cool and then I'll blend it. So in the meantime, we're on parsley duty. So yeah, I don't know, but because my RMT said I should really see a doctor, because the lower back pain is like dull and numb at the same time, and it's been going for like 2-3 months. She said it is not normal. I should, like, even if it was like more than 2 weeks that it was in pain, I should have gone to someone. And I think that's like how it is, because I know how long it will take. I just like sometimes don't bother and I try to find alternative when I really should go to see a doctor. But hopefully things get better soon, you know? If there's no pain and I don't have to go see a doctor, that's actually the best scenario. Do you like tabbouleh? What kind of blender do you use? I have an immersion blender I got from Cuisinart. And this is another thing. Because I move around a lot, I try to buy gadgets that can do multiple things. So I use that to make my strawberry smoothie and other smoothies too. But I find that because it's only one blade, it doesn't actually get very fine, which I would say can be good in a way that, you know how like people say smoothies are actually not good for you because you should probably chew and, you know, the saliva gets that thing that's better for you. So you do have that because it's not as fine, but sometimes I just really like finely blended smoothie. That's what my doctor friend said to her patients all the time. I want to make sure I don't see you again. If I do, that means your issue wasn't solved. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. You know what's really interesting though? You know, going to med school here in Canada is also pretty tough. But in Korea, a lot of times you have to be already pretty smart for you to be qualified for like med school. So like all your life, your grade has to be pretty like set. So kind of a lot of careers get decided by like the grade that you had in Korea. So my friend was smart. So the way that he decided his career is he said, I'm not, you know, this is what he said. He said, I had the scores to go become a doctor, so I became a doctor. That's why like sometimes in like Korean dramas when you see, sometimes like you see people who are very like caring and kind and genuine, but that's why you hear sometimes asking like, why did you become a doctor kind of question, because some people they did it because they were smart. So yeah, and I feel like that's tough on both parts, because if you're not a people person and you have to see patients every day, that might be hard for the doctors, I imagine. My friend didn't like surgery or blood. So again, to find his expertise, it's all about like the most popular expertise versus not, apparently, and then you have to have the score for it. And luckily he had the score for what is it in English? It's not like physiotherapy, but like restorative thing that he doesn't have to see blood for. Yeah. I kind of get that mentally, though. If you have grades and ability to learn, you might as well go for the highest thing that you can qualify for the track. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of studying and work too, right? Like seeing my friend go through it, it's a lot. And you don't really get a lot of breaks either. Like you get just a little bit, but you also want to make sure you have the extracurricular. So it's a lot of work to become a doctor, even. So, I mean, I applaud them for the hard work they put in to become a doctor. 'Cause I don't know if I could, if I'm being honest. But that's just me. And you have to memorize a lot of things too, right? You have to know a lot of things. Okay, now this is not really halfway done here, but the soup should be cooling down soon. Yeah, an entire lifestyle, at least they kind of have better job security than the rest of us. That is true. What he also told me is that becoming a doctor is actually good for people around him more than him. Like, becoming a doctor, it's a lot of hours, right? And a lot of studying. But once you become the family of the doctor, they have someone, like a connection in the hospital and all that. And then, like, later down the road, if you can get a job that pays well, like the hospitals that pays well, then you can get pretty high paying job. And if you, I don't know, that's what he said. And I was like, well, I mean, I hope you enjoy it too. And he said, I do. But more than anything, it's the people around me that will benefit the better fit better. So I thought that was interesting. Not something I actually really thought about. If I get too tired, I might not make tabbouleh. But I did fail kale chips. And I also have lemon, so it's not kind of forgot how to make it, but does anybody remember how to make tabbouleh? Oh wait, I don't have oil. I don't have olive oil, so I can't make that anyways. Never mind. I'll put it in some juice. This is a lot of stocks here. Yeah. I also like to, like, some of the things that I've been trying over the years is become the person you want to be before the new year. So a few years ago, I started to just do things that I wanted for myself for the new year. And then I was thinking, well, let me do a practice run. So I'm just becoming that person. And then, at least for my personality, if I fail, sometimes I just kind of give up. So I said, I will try. And then if I fail, I have a few more times to try when the new year comes for the momentum. That's why there's that like lower back pain too, but also I want to be a better version of myself for 2024. So this health and glow up stuff is that much more motivating. But it's not like I'm eating healthy things all the time. I eat chips and everything too. But I try to just, if there is a way to find a healthier alternative. I try to find that. Like today, I like chips, so I found protein chips. And that's something that I feel like I can't really make. And somehow, like protein powders just like never really work on me, and sometimes it breaks out. So, and then protein chips hasn't done that too much. I feel that so much. I get discouraged pretty easily sometimes and spiral a bit. Any advice on how to stay motivated or move past it? This is something that I'm actually doing. Actually, this is something that you're helping me with. Do you know why? It's because I am making a glow up series on YouTube video. So kind of there's that thing too. But oh shoot. But also I give myself a lot of grace. The first week you'll probably see maybe this Sunday. The first week was really getting to the idea of getting adjusted to it. So there like I ate everything I wanted to and I try not to stress out so much. So I focus on making sure I feel good. So I did a few things. The first week, I said, I will take it easy on me and just do 30 minutes of walking. And I don't have to go outside if I don't want to. I can just do a treadmill. I'll just do 30 minutes. And then I think I did that for the most part. I either did it 5 times a week or something like it. And this week is week 2. And so the week 2, what am I doing? I am making a goal for myself that's my dishwasher. I am making a goal to myself and try to meet it. But every day from 30 minutes walking, I did 10,000 steps a day. And I am at 9,000 today. So I will meet 1,000. And then you will actually see a funny video too on YouTube. Because the first day I did it, I didn't really need it right away. So I was just like walking right before I washed up. So I try to do at least one thing that I can do and try to do it early so I feel like I've done something. Like walking, I try to do early in the morning when I wake up. So I feel like, hey, if anything, I've done that, so I can do if anything else. There were 2 days that I felt hungry when I woke up, which is not unusual for me because I do get hungry in the morning. I am very much a breakfast person. So those are the days where I would just say, hey, I'm going to eat first. And also, because I am a very lenient person, I say, even though I didn't do cardio on an empty stomach, not that cardio is actually good for you. I should do more weight training, but I just don't know too many things. I would say, hey, when you eat, your blood sugar spikes, right? And then apparently walking after meal helps. So I would tell myself that it's still fine if I do it after I eat. So I still will be fine. So I kind of find a way to make myself not feel let down. Because otherwise, at the end of the day, your body is what you're left with. So rather than being harsh on yourself, sometimes it's better to do that. Because if you think about it, at least for me, I am that kind of friend to my friend too. It's like, it's okay. And then I always find a positive spin on it. And then my friends are like, I don't understand how you find positives in these situations. So, but I do admit I haven't been good at that for myself. So I try to do it for myself now. And even today, I was talking to my friend, and then I was being harsh on myself again. And then my friend found a positive way to look at it, so I feel a little bit better. And today I got stuff done thanks to you, because I said I would be on live at 6:30 my time. So some of the goals that I set for myself, I said I'll do it before live so that I can do the live, eat, and rest so that it will be a good day. So something like that. I hope that helps. It's just so much easier to be kinder to others than to ourselves. Are you me? Yeah, sometimes I let myself down for no reason. Because in the grand scheme of things, if you think about it, and if you are like me too, like you've done a lot if you look back on it. But because you know that you could be doing a lot better, you tell yourself that you didn't do it. Because if you were to think about it, what you did could be 10 out of 10. But because you've been running at 20 out of 10, that might seem like 50% of what you actually do. But there's always something that you can improve on, but always something that you can just kind of be happy about. It's not all about the goal. Sometimes it's the journey and the process, as we hear it all the time. So we have to remember that for ourselves. And that was why I feel like I had to take a step back and stop, because I talked about it, I think, in other live, about how I achieved everything that I set my goal to career-wise, but not personally. That's why yesterday I did the Linktree thing on Canva and everything. And if you think about it, I still achieved something, so I should be happy about it. But I had to kind of stop and think, what did I do right and wrong, that I felt a little bit let down, even though some things were positives, and that was like one of that. Also, I didn't take care of my body either, so I need to make sure that I do it. And sometimes I get very focused and I forget to take care of myself. So here's me taking care of myself, or trying to, or whenever I can. I feel that you can't, sometimes even if you cannot take care of yourself 100% of the time, it's kind of that added effect that I talk about with strawberries. It's like, even if it's just a little bit a day, it can add up. I'll try to internalize that a bit more. It's just so hard sometimes, because a lot of the time I push myself a lot and put a lot of blame and responsibility on myself. Thanks for sharing your experience and advice. And I will admit it's quite difficult sometimes, because we have a thing that society expects us to do, people around us expect us to do, and then you see people succeeding and thriving, and sometimes you find that you're not there, and it's just like, is it the lack of trying? Like, if I try harder, would it have been better? And that was like another thing that I was thinking this year. It's like, could I and would I have tried harder? But it's like, I did try really hard, but there are some things that's outside of my control. And what would I do about that? That I did give it a good effort. It's to focus on the things that make me happy. Because what if I was focusing on the wrong thing? The glory and what other people were thinking my life should be versus not. And it would be hypocritical of me if I just focus on what is good by the society standard, but not for myself. I need to live the life that I really like and value because it's my life. So that's, yeah. And that's also like talking to my RMT yesterday too. Because apparently I'm not the only one. A lot of people also put their health on the back burner until it gets to that point. So you just kind of have to decide. And then once you have decided, and I have decided on many times, you do have to act upon it. And if you can just do one thing that you set your goal to, and it doesn't have to be anything grand, you do feel accomplished at the end of the day, and you just do 1% better. I think that was called Ikigai. I could be wrong. But just a little bit more, just a little better. It doesn't have to be perfect. Also, like, that's like another thing. Trying to make it perfect, I end up not doing the thing and not finishing it. And if you just do it, there's a lot that you can still learn from it too. That's what I learned in my 20s. Now that I'm in my 30s, I do feel that it's really nice to have a platform like TikTok though, because it will tell you something like multi-potentialite. And in university, beginning of my career, I still do love a lot of things and I like learning different things. And I would hear things like you just need to focus on one thing, and a lot of people saw potential in a lot of things that I did, but a lot of times when I was in an interview, now they were talking about interview, is people were saying your experience and what you're interested in just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a good story. Like, because I like this thing, like A, but B, but also C. So if I was applying for something that's A, my thing that I did, my experience in B and C were irrelevant, and they were also saying like, well, you're interested in these things too. Are you serious about this? Because your experience says otherwise. So I find it that maybe the world could be better now. But when I was looking for a job, a lot of friends of mine said, hey, you have so much potential, you do so much, you learn so much things, you have a lot of experience in a lot of things, you know, you'll do well. And then for a very long time, I didn't get a lot of interviews or anything like that. And most of the feedback is that my career path didn't make sense. But now that I have my current, I guess, career, the job that I am currently doing requires experience from various places. So now it makes sense. So sometimes you could really be working on things and it won't make sense until it does. Because a lot of times I would do things and then my friends who were in the career spectrum a lot further than me, earning good money and everything after university, they said that's what was wrong with me. They said that it's because you don't focus on one thing. But now, like, we're in very similar places in terms of salary and all that stuff. So it might take a little bit and it might need that chance and time, but this is the soup that we're working with. But sometimes it will all make sense in the end. So I'm gonna blend it now. pretty good. Let's give it a taste. But one thing I will say I do regret is because I was hearing that from my friends and other people in the profession, sometimes I quit trying something that I was interested because I thought I was focusing. But fast forward, some of the things, had I done it then, even if it was irrelevant, actually would have been really good for my day-to-day stuff. This is good. Oh, this is very flavorful. I'm going to just like put it a little bit more on, just so that it can reduce a little bit, but it's very flavorful. ADHD. I don't think I've really talked about this, but because of the account that I run, a lot of people ask me if I am ADHD or autistic, and the answer is no. Because I asked, and the professionals told me that I am not. So apparently not. I think you can have ADHD or all the other tendencies, but why I don't really talk about that is because for my last job, one of my coworkers that I was working together told me how it was hard for her to do like day-to-day job and do 9 to 5. So sometimes she'll just be up at night or something, and sometimes like that's how she works. And I wanted to understand her better, so I joined our company's neurodivergent group so that I can understand it better. And then I realized that it's really difficult for people who have it, and I don't really I can do my best to understand it, but I might not know it fully. So I will that's why I never really talk about that either, because I don't know much about it, and I try to learn, but I still feel like there's a lot that I can learn on that. But yeah. Target has a strawberry mouse, I think, with V-Day Decor Cup Drop. I wish we have Target in Canada. I got that every now and then too, especially when I was interviewing for my MBA programs a few years back. I'd love to hear about your career path and experiences so far. I'm hoping to eventually get to a broader role, but have been stuck in analyst finance roles a lot since graduation. Oh, that's really sweet of you to try to understand. I love understanding the world a little bit more than if I can. So I like reading books. I like talking to people, and that's why I love learning languages, because that's I feel like that's the best way. If you speak their language, you're more inclined to talk about their stories, and you get to know more about it that you can read in a book. So I try to understand. So I mean, I was really with all the TikTok videos that I've seen. So this is the cheese chip that I made, and I'm gonna do. You can't order online. You need the, what is it? U.S. address for shipping, I think, because I live in Canada. Yeah, but I stopped I didn't know the meeting was actually for just neurodivergent group, so I felt like I should learn it on my own instead of going to the meeting, because it's not because it was about sharing their experiences. And I didn't really have that. So if they wanted to feel like it's a safe space, they should enjoy that. So I try to learn on my own now. And then my friend's friend also has ADHD, and she told me that it really is very difficult, like some stuff that I hear. So hello. Carrot ginger soup sounds good. Yes, it's almost done. Just have a US follower send a PO box for you. Honestly, I would love that because I was thinking about that the other day. If I can just have, I think I did talk about it. There was one brand that I reached out and said, "Hey, we want to send you something," and then I asked, "Can you send some for strawberries too?" And they said yes and everything. And then it was going to be something that you will see, and then like some of you could get it. But when I said I am based in Canada, they just kind of went away. So if there was a way that we can have the thing delivered in the States, and then from that to Canada, that would be really good. How are you doing? I'm doing great. The carrot soup is going very well. I think it's a success. I burnt the kale chips, but oh, it's hot. I put the strawberry bowl in my dishwasher and it just finished. It's pretty hot. Yeah, so eventually it would be nice to have the US address, Canada address, and I guess I do have Korea address. So those 3 places. So I got the parsley ready. Yesterday, I was putting these cheese chips that I made on the soup, and it was really good. So I saved some. I don't know how it would taste with the carrot soup though, but I've seen some people put Parmesan. Was this Parmesan? Some kind of cheese. And then now finally I'm going to put pepper. And it's almost done. I think it is done. Let me show you. And that is the soup. Let's use the ladle. And put it in a bowl. The bowl is still hot. It looks so pretty. Whoa. This turned out better than I thought, to be honest. I mean, usually my carrot ginger soup has been good, but I think it turned out better. I've been pleasantly surprised with the soups that I've been making so far. Oh! And make sure you get every last bit here. And that's the soup. Well, you can't see it like that, but then now I'm gonna put parsley. Oh, parsley. Oh, you can't see it on the YouTube one. And gonna put a little bit of crushed red pepper. I bought it new, so I need to open it. It looks delicious. Looks so good. Glossy, right? It does look really good. And then when I did taste it, it was pretty good. So let's see how the added cheese and parsley, black pepper, and crushed red pepper would enhance the flavor. You don't need a lot of pepper. Oh, that looks so pretty. And that's why I like cooking. Because you just, I mean, sometimes you could fail, but sometimes not. Okay, 잘 먹겠습니다. Okay, let's try it. Taste test. Oh, that's nice. I forgot I added lemon, but I can also taste lemon too. That's so nice. Now I'm gonna put the cheese chips because when they melt, it's so nice. Making cheese chips was so stinky because it was a stinky cheese, but fun. Now there's so many variations because I like the texture of cheese chips. So I made it with microwave and so easy to do. And now it's just easy to put in your like scrambled eggs for a little crunch. It's really good. It has to melt a little bit with the heat. I think I could have put a little less lemon, but still good. Because when I was tasting it before, the lemon was good too. That was more like warm and earthy. This has a little bit more brightness to it with lemon. Yeah, so that's how I'm trying to better myself a little bit more now. Just simple. Doing what I can. You know how that was so simple? I highly recommend. It looks really nice too. This is so nice. I became one of those people who likes their own food. But it's so good. Would have been nice if I had a little more olive oil. I need to add olive oil to my grocery list. Finally, I finished this olive oil though. I had it, and then I brought it with me when I was moving. I want a tour of all strawberry things. Oh, that would be taking more than a day. So we can talk about some things I see. I wish I was that way with my baking. I always just taste my own baking once or twice and just bake things for people. Baking, I am the same way. I used to bake a lot, but I can't eat more than one, so there were times that I was a bad sister. Told my sister if she didn't eat 2 more muffins, I will not hang out with her. So she ate 2 more muffins. Thank you. You like my apron? Now we can talk about that too. I was actually going to post a video because last YouTube live I was showing the strawberry things. So we have this set, the strawberry apron set. I also have this strawberry apron. This one, I got it in Japan. It's more like a skirt-ish apron from a brand called Afternoon Tea. They have a lot of strawberry things, especially strawberry season. They have like a showing of everything. So when you go to Japan in winter, find a brand called Afternoon Tea. They will have a lot of strawberry stuff. That's how some of my stuff are. I have a lot of their stuff. Every year they do different strawberry things. This one is another strawberry thing. This is from Niagara on the Lakes, but I think it's just a North American brand. The brand is called Now Designs. This is more sturdier. If you haven't been to Niagara on the Lake, I recommend. It's a nice touristy town. It's very quaint. And this one, I got it in Germany from a place called Carl's. Carl's is amusement park, a theme park, strawberry theme park. And everything that they have is all kinds of strawberry things. It's Strawberry Lover's Dream. I would like to go back. I bought a lot of things then, but I also didn't have too much luggage space, so I didn't get to get everything I want. And Emma Bridgewater. You all know how much I love Emma Bridgewater. My UK people. I love this, that I was going to go to Emma Bridgewater factory last time I was in London, but it was a little far and I was just there for a short period of time, so I didn't get to go, but I would like to one day. Wow, that soup really got me hot. And these are certain strawberry napkins that I always say I will use one day, but I just keep collecting. You know, I always say enjoy your life, just use things. And I'm really good about that for the most things in my life, except for strawberry napkins. I do not know why. But they also are pretty light. So I've just been collecting them over the years. And I was going to pack lunch. This is bento wrap, but I do not pack lunch. I just buy lunch. And this is another one. You can put utensils. I bought this in Quebec when I went to go strawberry picking. And then you can bring this to your work. But for lunch, but I have not been packing my own lunch. So that is why. Also lunch cloth, another lunch cloth. I got this at Omomu here, but I think it's from Japan. Another thing to wrap the probably bento box. If I packed lunch, I do not. Where else are you live? I am live on YouTube. I'm usually live on YouTube, but today I decided that I wanted to go on TikTok as well. What strawberry clothing do you recommend I should get? What kind of clothing do you like? Because there's all kinds of strawberry things. You like the skirt, sweater, t-shirt, all kinds of things. Super cute. Logging in just to say hi. Hi, Juan. Did you listen to your Arirang, I should say it in Korean, Arirang radio? This one is from Lush. It was to package the strawberry bath bomb. Super cute, right? Another thing that I could used to pack my lunch, but I do not pack my lunch. That could be maybe one day. If I do, I have 4 different options. I also have another Emma Bridgewater. This is a Produce bag. They came with strawberry and lemon, but lemon I use, strawberry one I don't use because I don't want to get it dirty. What's the point, you would say, but it's just so cute. I want to keep it forever. And this is the beeswax. I have used this before, but also these beeswax apparently can wear out too, so I am a little hesitant on using it, but I use the one that's lemon design. I'm listening to Ariam on Sirius Radio, playing in the background. Love the apron. Thank you. This is a Korean brand. Another, what is this thing called? Mitten? I got this here in Canada. It has a matching tea towel. I got it when I was coming from a strawberry farm at another farm that sold strawberry things and other things. I thought the yellow one. Oh, Mo! Thanks for the roses. Aww. So nice. 17, 18, 19, 20, what, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh my god, how long is 30? 35? Oh, 35 roses. Thank you. Oh, that's such a nice surprise. Oh, thanks. Thanks for 35 roses. Oh, now you just got the #1 gifter badge. Wow, that's all the coins I had. You spent all the coins. This is the cup. What is it? Cup cover. This one from Modern House in Korea. This one from Daiso in Korea. So that you can put a cover in it. So I don't use it that much, to be very honest, but it is very cute. And I also got this pot holder. Actually, my mom got this for me in 4 different colors because she found it. And then she's like, do you want it? I was like, oh, sure. And I said, I'll take the red. And she's like, well, get the other ones too. You can just choose whichever you like. So, and she's like, and if you want it for it to be a decoration, you can do that too. So, a good thing to have for my pot. I should have used that, but I didn't. But Korean in me is always thinking pot holder, ramen pot holder. So that's that. I have more strawberry napkins, and this is Swedish dishcloth with 2 different designs. Again, technically, I should be using this, and I bought it so that I will use it, but I don't want to. I need one of those keep burning the counter. Oh, you don't want that. I think this one's fine. But yeah. So now we go into tea towels. Oh, and then coaster. This is also from Afternoon Tea, I think. I got 2 of these. Sometimes I use these. And I also got this coaster in Korea. Cute. But I tried not to use it because you see the stain over there for something else. I'm a little more careful now. Okay. Just want to show you these. I think I got this one online, but this is also really cute. Oh, this is also now designed. So, strawberry. very, very like old book, this botanical book feel. And I buy these thinking that one day I'll just have different type of strawberry things. Like you have the botanical book kind of looking thing. And this was an artist here. She drew strawberries. She also has an apron. I also have that apron, I think. But I think that's rated R. So this one. And then, where did I get this? Actually, I knew it. Oh, I got this in Quebec. It's a little simple strawberry thing. You'll just have to look a little bit closely. But I thought simple but cute. I don't have a strawberry thing like this. So, oh, I don't have a dining table per se because I don't need it. But I have thought maybe when I do, I will use something like this. And this I got at Simon's. Simon's is like online they do have a shop in Canada, and they sometimes have pretty good strawberry things. I have a strawberry pillow cover from them too. This one actually came with this green thing, but I use this a lot more rougher than this one. I don't really like to use this one that much because it's white. And that's another one. I also got this in Quebec the same time. I think same store. No, different store. This was a smaller shop, and it was really cute. And I think it was locally made with these things. So it was really cute, and I bought it. With all the coins, this is where it goes. I have a goal this coming year. Bigger strawberry budget. There's so many strawberry things I want. And this was from a Toronto local jam and scone store called Kitten and the Bear. Super cute. Good scone, good jam. They also have a really good strawberry and cream jam. And I think this was like from another artist, but they had this, so I bought it. So there's this one. And this is another afternoon tea in Japan. They had different towels of this. And then this one is a strawberry one. Afternoon tea, if you can see it. Oh, the apron. The apron has some how should I say it? Naughty parts. And this one is Emma Bridgewater. No surprise there. But same design, but I find this design really, really cute. I have Emma Bridgewater everywhere, I feel like. I have bought some of the strawberry stuff that it's kind of everywhere. There's one in the living room. Well, not more, actually more than one. Also my bedroom, my kitchen, everything. And then this one, I bought it at Anthropologie. Another kind of strawberry thing, not entirely strawberry, but also cute. So I bought it. That's all the strawberry tea towels. And the list continues because I kind of forgot about my tea, my mug. And not all the strawberry things, but some of the strawberry things. Strawberry guava tea, really delicious. I got it in Canada. It's supposed to energize you. This is rooibos and strawberry vanilla my friend sent from Japan. It's so good. It's caffeine free. Also, strawberry and pomegranate tea. Pretty good, but I don't like hibiscus, and I think this one has hibiscus. Yes. And another thing I really like, this is from the UK, but I bought it in Paris. It's strawberry and vanilla green tea, which I really, really like. This is also, I think, from the UK, or the brand is. Or is it Singaporean? I actually don't know. I got it in London, actually. Strawberry and cucumber with green tea and aloe vera. This is strawberry and cucumber flavored herbal infusion with green tea, aloe vera, and added biotin. Has green tea, apple pieces, nettle. But I don't do it in hot water. I cold brew it. It's a lot better cold brew. Oh, really? You've not seen this brand? I thought this was a really famous tea brand in the UK. Because I have gotten this brand's tea before. Oh, this one, I got it in London as a sample. It's very, very crushed. I really liked this tea too. They have a lot of tea and hot chocolate stuff. I also bought their instant tea, which I was delighted to find out about. It's basically sugar and tea, but it's kind of like Kool-Aid powder, but tea. I bought strawberry watermelon. My friend bought mojito. Mojito one was really, really good. This one, I got it at Harrods. This is strawberry and cream tea. Hi! I've got some more tea. The same brand that I really liked when I was in London. This is strawberry lemonade. Best served ice. So for my glow up stuff, I think I might also try to have cold brew of this. And this is another cold brew that I got in Italy. This is blueberry and strawberry, but this one you have to put it quickly and then you have to get it out quickly because this kind of can get a little bit herbaceous if you put it in water for too long. Do they have expiration date? When I went to Europe years ago, I bought some things to put in a drawer, and when I saw them later, they had already expired. For tea, I think they do have expiration date. This one says best before 2025, January 2nd. Or is it February 1st? Because the dates are different. I actually don't know. Harrods has really great stuff. I agree. I like going to Harrods. I should pick up some strawberry tea too. Haven't had any for a while. I recommend. I like tea, but I am always curious about strawberry tea. So those ones, I have other tea over there too, but I think that's how I'm gonna do for today because I feel quite tired with everything. I have actually cooked and cleaned and everything and got some stuff done. This is my salt pepper shaker stuff I got from Flying Tiger. This is my strawberry timer. And this is my Molong garden. I bought all the Molong boxes to get the strawberry one. And I did get the strawberry one, but I left it in Korea, so I have to go get it again. But this is milk, coffee bean, honey, and lime. Put it here. This is actually live. These aren't. And got 2 different apples. This is called Galaxy Apple, and I've never tried it, so I'm very curious how that would taste. Oh, this one fell off. This is a leafy one. leafy mulong. And this is salt and pepper shaker from Urban Outfitters. And this is, I think, a Portuguese brand. Yeah, made in Portugal. It has strawberries inside too, and strawberries at the bottom. And then I put it just like this. I mean, I would like to put it where you can see it, but I think this looks nice too, like this. Make sure you eat. Oh, my soup is gonna get cold. I'm gonna heat it up, don't worry. Have you ever tried Kashmiri pink tea before? I don't think so. What is it? And then the strawberry stuff that I got in Italy. This is not entirely strawberry, but you see specks of strawberry. And then I bought like this as a set at the oldest, I don't know if you would call it vintage store in Florence, or so the owner told me. And this is Wedgwood Wild Strawberry Cerise. Oh, that's where it was. I was looking for this spatula. Strawberry spatula. That's where it was. And then this is also from Carl's. It's a black board that you can write on, but I haven't written anything on. It's like chai, but a bit more milky, and it's pink. Oh, that sounds delicious. You know, I was craving chai, so I bought this. When it gets winter, I don't know what it is. It's warming food that I like. You like the plates? It's nice plates for sure. This is golden chai latte. I tried to make chai with the chai tea stuff, but it didn't turn out that great. But this one has water, cane sugar, honey, turmeric, ginger, spearmint, black pepper, lemongrass, lemon myrtle, cinnamon, lemon juice, and cardamom. It's not as milky as I like, but you use half of this, like ratio is 1:1, one of this and one of the milk. But because I am lactose sensitive, I use almond milk. I like it. I warm it up. You'll see it in my vlog, but it's nice. You can use it ice or cold. I mean, ice or warm, but I try to use warm drinks now because circulation is better when you have warmer drinks. Oh, and then you know what I bought? You know how I was talking about this one that I bought today, which is 20 grams of protein. I'm trying to eat more protein, and it's added bonus that it's strawberry. This is also high protein and high fiber. I heard that to lose weight, you want to make sure you're eating lots of protein and lots of fiber. Like, that's the key. And I thought that was perfect. Oh my God, so cute. I like strawberries too. Oh, I like strawberries too. Any strawberry trips planned for next year? Yes. If you come to the UK again, there is a brand called Royal that make good chai. It's like an instant tea. Like, that's like another thing. I saw a lot of chai places that I could try in London, which I was really, really happy about. Do you really have weight to lose? You flatter me, but also I gained, how much did I gain? 14 pounds. Beginning of this year to now. So yes, I have 14 pounds so that I am back on my weight. Because it just hurts my lower back. My lower back hurts for 2 reasons I found out in my life. One is weight gain and one is stress. And I'm trying to reduce my stress. And then now another thing I can work on is weight gain. I'm just realizing my computer is going to be out of the battery soon. I have more strawberry things that I can share, but I should probably get off now because it'll just go out. Well, it was fun cooking and eating with use strawberries. I might do another live tomorrow. If you have any ideas, let me know. I think it's fun, and I love that you're helping me with all of these and my watch time and everything. Thank you so much. I'll probably spend my time finishing up my soup. But thanks for joining. Okay, I'm gonna get up with my YouTube now. Okay, bye.